Matt Shea is under attack by government institutions such as the Republican Caucus and the Police Guild of Washington. Seattle Times headline reads, Washington Representative Matt Shea engaged in domestic terrorism against U.S., says State House report. The article goes on, it says State Representative Matt Shea planned and participated in domestic terrorism against the United States before and during the armed takeover of Malheur National Wildlife Refuge, an investigation commissioned by the Washington State House found. The 108-page report found that beginning in November 2015, Shea, working with militia leader Ammon Bundy, myself, helped in the planning and preparation of the Malheur takeover. My friends, anybody else listening, including my enemies, that is a lie. If I was in the court, I would say that was a misrepresentation, but that seems too soft in this case because that is a flat-out lie. The report goes on to say that Representative Shea was a leader basically in 3 armed conflicts of political violence against the United States government. And there's talking about the Bundy Ranch, an incident where he helped a veteran keep his guns, and the Malheur National Wildlife Refuge. None of those we used violence. None. The only violence that was used was violence by these government institutions. The very same institutions that are attacking Matt Shea. It says, immediately after the report was released, Representative J.T. Wilcox, the Republican minority leader of the House, said Shea had been suspended from any role in the House Republican Caucus. He should resign, Wilcox wrote on Twitter. He cannot use House Republican staff. He cannot meet with the caucus. His office will be moved. Shea's name and picture were removed from the House GOP website. So they've completely blackballed him and tried to make him basically not exist as a representative. Many of you know why we went to the Malheur National Wildlife Refuge in protest of what they were doing to the Ammon family and many ranching families across the western United States, along with loggers, miners, and other land users. That was the point. That was the purpose. But let me show you why Matt Shea went to the Bundy Ranch, which I did not remember that he even went there. I don't remember having a conversation with him or anything of the type. But this report says he did go to the Bundy Ranch. Let me show you why Matt Shea went to the Bundy Ranch.
Yeah, look at this. Scary when you walk right here. What's your name? You better get your Hey! 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 What the fuck, Robert? You better go. Back up! You're gonna get bit. Back up! You threatened the woman. Back up! And I'm pregnant. You let that go. Hey, you! Get back! Who's the aggressor here? Who's the aggressor?
Listen, let it go, let it go.
Am I carrying an AR?
Let it go, let it go. I know that.
My family.
I know that.
Guys!
Listen to me.
I've had family members fighting for this freedom.
I know how they act there. They want
I've had uncles die for this freedom. This is America.
That's fucked up!
Listen to me, come
America.
here. Listen to me. You get on the record. I want you to talk to me right now.
Yeah.
Back up, okay?
Yeah.
I want you to tell the American public what you just saw, dude, all right? I want you to tell them. What did you just say?
Enemy aggressors. This is the road I grew up on. This is the road I grew up on. 1359 Riverside Road, Highway 170, Nevada. And I just saw federal agents throw my aunt on the ground. I saw my cousin get tased 3 times. I saw him pull dogs and sick it on a pregnant woman.
the third guy come in and was kicking and punching, and then a fourth guy, and finally went to the ground. But at that point, a guy had gotten on my head. He had my knee, one of his knees on my head, and the other one on the back of my neck. Jay Cox officer, he was the one on my head, and he just made it a point, once I didn't have my hand to protect my face, he was going to make sure I ate a lot of rocks, and he just shoved and pushed as hard as he could.
And these are the reasons why Matt Shea and around 60 representatives from western states came to the ranch. In fact, if you look at this document, it is a document signed by 40 state representatives from Arizona in support of the Bundy family and against the federal agents in their actions towards my family. And in fact, it calls on state and federal representatives to do an investigation and to protect my family. Matt Shea was just one of them. He stands for the people. He's been in office since 2008. His district loves him because he will stand, and he stands for principles. And if they want to remove him, they have the power to do so. These bureaucrats in the Republican Caucus and in the police guild should have nothing to say whether Matt Shea remains as the representative of his district or not. Thank you.